Hey man, how are you? Today I woke up and I went outside and I got the most exciting surprise. So I wanted to show you what it is. I never ever expected this, so let me show you. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Like a little fluffy bunny. And I got another one here. So I managed to capture these two. I cut them by hand, so they're super cute. Look, there's Mama hopping around. Now when we got these rabbits, we got two, one for each child that we have, and they were supposed to both be male, and they're supposed to be like dwarf rabbits. But look at this rabbit. That's not a dwarf rabbit, and apparently this is not a male. What did you do? There was a hole there and the young kids were in there. Look, she made a hole over there and where she's going right now, and there, like, this is her escape hole. That's the way she gets out of under the fence. Like, they escape every time, so nothing new there. At least we got these two. They're good and safe. Now I'm gonna... Yeah, where's the hole? Where's the hole, Mama? Show me the hole. Was it here? It was somewhere here. It stressed me out because I know there's at least one other rabbit, so that's kind of stressing me out. I found all three rabbits after all. Well, I didn't, the kids did. Look, one's over there together with the mommy. This is gonna be good. Oh, the other two are in the rocks behind Mom. That's absolutely perfect. That's what you want to see. This is like, this is a good spot. They're chilling, they're relaxing, a little bit of sleep, plenty of food. That leaves me to fix another job. And oh, let me show you what I did in the meantime. We made a test thing because the winter's coming and the winter in the Netherlands is like crazy. So what I did was I put a heater up there, and now I'm gonna test it to see if it works. But now it's way too hot still, so I can't test it right now. But if this works, we're gonna put another one over where Morrison's standing, because this is my area. And so we're gonna test this evening and tomorrow, and we'll get plenty of testing time to really get a feel to see if this works. I'm feeling it. It's like a nice warm glow. But at the same time, it's a hot day, so it kind of makes no sense. I'm not sure if it's too high, if it's hot enough. I don't know, you know. I gotta feel it in the cold. So tonight I'm gonna check it out, see if it really works, and then I'm gonna make some decisions. Another exciting thing that came in the mail is this. Well, black cards. I got a whole bunch of them, and I was looking for a system for the dry aging process, like to keep check which date, which one went in and when it needs to go out. So then the butchers always have these nice things, and I thought that could work for me. So I got this with some chalk pen that you can just wipe off or clean off, and then write on the card and then stick this card into the meat. So I wrote down when, for instance, this veal leg went in, which is on 15/9, and when it needs to come out on the other side. So I can stick this in like in a place where it doesn't really matter. There we go. There it sits. Out 10/10. Now I'm gonna do all of these, and this system, it's the best way. You can put a list on the side and write these things down, but I think a card works the best because that's how I know for sure. That's like, it's sticking into the meat. There's no way that's not the accurate data. Dry aging, it's kind of an accurate thing. It's not like, well, we'll see. Now I got them all in 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, and they all come out 21/10. It's looking freaking amazing. If you told me this a year ago that I would have this and I would be doing this experiment, I would have said, no way, man. This is just so much fun. How cool. Oh, and there's another stack of white pena peppers. This is not sponsored, by the way. Definitely not sponsored. Neither are these videos, so just so you know. smoked white pena pepper. This is the stuff to get. Right? Yesterday you ate the Carolina Reaper. How did you like the Carolina Reaper? I told her not to eat it, but it was on a pork belly and she enjoyed it. She had to drink a little bit of water, but she's totally fine. What I like to eat. Maybe it's just my dog is like me. Except I don't eat the bones as she does. I think that's it for today. I'm gonna call it quits while I'm gonna do some administrative work. And then we'll see you again tomorrow. Cards, freaking cards. Awesome. Yo!
What's up?
What's up, bro?
I heard you had something for me to show.
We're gonna have the best Christmas episode ever.
Yeah?
Yes.
Ooh.
We got totally fresh new rabbits.
Woo!
The dog can't get too close because otherwise, like, the dog really, Eva really wants to eat the rabbits. I think they're in the hole underneath the chicken coop. All right, let's cook something. We're gonna make some beef hammer, and I got an amazing beef roast, a really nice one. So
2 times roast.
it's gonna be a good day, and we're gonna test this thing all day. Let it run.
2 roasts. We have 2 roasts, and we bean roasts.
I'm already full.
You're already full because of the bread.
I ate a lot of lunch. I had too much lunch already.
But
We haven't eaten anything like proper. We only ate bread.
that's a problem.
This is the problem. This is around 4.5 to 5 kilograms of beautiful rib roast.
Oh, you are the problem. The meat is not a problem. No, I'm gonna finish that whole piece of meat.
Yes?
Yeah.
So I'm all good.
Yeah.
That's nice. Morrison's gonna eat all of it. That's good. Now let's check what we got under door number 2. Look at that beautiful hammer. Pitmaster X is gonna put the hammer down. Hammer time. And for the big roast, we're gonna use our Keta grill. Big chunk of wood, some charcoal behind it. Just light it up, let it go, and this is gonna do all of the work. Easy peasy. And now we wait. Barbecue is always a waiting game, which means we're gonna probably dive into the deep wide web
Yeah.
and discuss all the world problems and try and solve them. Try and solve the world problems. We almost came close to solving the biggest world problems, but we never made it in reality.
What? Yeah.
See,
It's like-
this is always how it goes. Like one moment and he just doesn't listen to me. It's like having a wife.
But did you know
But
what's
then
going
it's
on?
not really your wife. He never listens, ever. I talk, and then, yeah. Look, he's smiling. Smiling, he knows. He knows I'm right. You know I'm right. I was talking about world problems and you were completely ignoring me. Looks like we can get started. We got a small fire still, but that's gonna go out when we close the lid. So Morrison, let's continue with the recording, man. Get the card.
Get the card in first.
Put it in the camera. Which camera are you using? And why?
I'm using this.
What's that?
It's a Panasonic.
But you got 2 slots, man.
Yeah, but that's a hassle.
Why did you put, like, that's so cool. 2 slots.
Yeah, but you don't want to mess it up. Well, we have 2 videos. If I mess it up, I'm gonna have a big problem.
Okay, now you're gonna do something epic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna film it. Okay, we're waiting for it, Morrison.
Yeah.
Oh, here it comes. It looks epic on there,
Yeah.
but in real life, this is probably the most boring part of the
This
vlog
is boring, man.
ever.
Camera stuff is boring. As soon as it's on YouTube, then it's not boring anymore. So you gotta watch our video.
I think it's the music. I think it's the music that makes it epic. All right, let's do the other thing with the beef ribs.
It happened again.
It happened again.
It happened
You
again.
forgot to push the red button on the vlog camera, Martin. I just made something, and all I can tell you is that it's freaking good. And it's Thor's hammer. We put it in a plate of nachos.
You sound drunk almost. So it's like Thor's hammer and it's insane.
I feel a little overwhelmed. I'm satisfied in a way that drugs will never be able to satisfy me. And like, if you're still, if you're still hungry, well, I bet you're jealous now. Chippy, it's my girl. Tell her what you're gonna do.
Well.
Soccer. She's gonna play soccer. So take something, eat something. You need it.
Right.
Like a footballer? Right. Whoa. That was mine. See, that happens. If you're dad, they take everything from you. They don't ask anymore. They just eat everything. Hey, Gert-Jan is here.
Hello.
Gert-Jan's gonna, we're gonna work on a project. It's like a project night. And we're gonna cut off a piece of the ribeye section of it. So this is the entrecote section of it. And then this part is ribeye. And what we're gonna do is like, for our project, we're just gonna need one steak out of this. So we're gonna take off the first 3 bones so we got a good version of a steak. So, Master Butcher at work. Cutting through the bones. I have a lot more difficulty with doing that.
Oké, dat ik natuurlijk hier geen...
Yeah, don't break, don't...
Ik heb een slijderij met een hakblok, hè?
So if you want to eat a piece of our project, this is going to the butchery. You sold this one already, this piece.
This one is already, yeah.
But the other projects, maybe people can buy this from you? Like a steak out of this project?
Yes.
So if they want a steak out of this project, then you go to this butcher. This is what you gotta look up, Van der Horst. So
in Eerbeek.
In Eerbeek, so check that out. So if you want a steak, go to Eerbeek. Hey, that's nice, right? If you want steak, go to Eerbeek. So that's awesome. That's a good chunk for dry aging. That's perfect. So we can let this go a little further. That's nice. This is gonna be an 8-week piece, which is in now for 4 weeks. Looks really good. All right, boys, just having fun. That's what we do in the evening.
In the evening.
Hobby, playing around with steaks. So this is what it's gonna look like. Cut off sections, and then we should end up with 5 because we already have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When the butcher sold everything, we're just gonna have these stacked up. Wait till the youngest one is 4 weeks aged, and then we're gonna test them like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. Yeah, 8 weeks is the max. That's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be good. Nice project. Oh. New heating. New heating, Morrison.
New heating.
Winter is coming.
You're watching too many Game of Thrones episodes, man.
Winter's coming. I don't know, I haven't watched Game of Thrones yet. But I want to be prepared. I like to be prepared. So I bought, these were on discount. 50 bucks a piece. You know what that thing costs up there? This is like 1,000 euros, this thing. Crazy. This is 50, man.
You put shame on that company that sells those. They're like here selling their products like, yeah, this is the best you can get.
Yes, it's the best you can get. You pay the best. Maybe we don't deserve the best. Maybe it's us.
Yeah.
And I fully take credit for that.
Yeah.
That I don't maybe deserve that, but
Yeah. But we're winter barbecuers.
we're winter barbecues. But if we stand close to the grill, we got the same effect. We're still Dutch, you know. I discover every time how much Dutch I really am. This is the one I've already put together. I'm gonna set it up so we can test the heat coming off this thing. First order of the day's business is getting these 3 beautiful pork hams. And I did this quite a few times already because I love them so much. Look, I still have some ice on them and that's just fine. It's been in the fridge all night. But I got them out of the freezer, but I didn't want to hold them out of the fridge because this has got to go for another. We're gonna put some salt on these. That's basically what we're gonna do because I want that skin to be crispy. And that's like the kind of the thing that makes pork so amazing. So if it's still a little frozen on the inside, that's just fine. Some salt on it, some herbs on it. This is gonna be so tasty. And I love these little hams. They are 4.4 kilogram each. We're gonna roast them, and then well, hopefully that skin is gonna be beautiful crisp. But I bet it's gonna be. But of course you gotta draw moisture out of that skin. And once you do, it's gonna be crispy. It's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be tasty. But these are for Thursday for cooking. So prepping today, cooking on Thursday. Our dog, she doesn't like these big pieces of pork. She likes ribs way better. She likes pork ribs. She likes steaks. What kind of steaks you like? You like the tender steaks, right? Yeah. She loves tenderloin. I think she rather has like a beef tenderloin, grass-fed beef tenderloin, than a Wagyu steak. Salt on the pork skin, with the pork skin down in the salt of course, so we can draw the moisture out. I got the herbs sitting on top. This is classic style dry brining. Now this has got to go in the fridge for 2 days, so I'm sorry it's not going to be in this vlog that you're going to see the finished result, but this is going to be so good. Awesome.
Is it really that cold?
It's not cold actually, but I like it's like I'm looking forward to the winter. And it's like I'm getting ready, man.
So tell me about steak.
The steak is awesome, like always. Mutton steak. Look at that. World War II food, superfood. We're gonna be cooking that, and it's gonna be awesome. We got 2.5 meters of steak. Look at this. This is our own cheesesteak roulade. Look at it, man. It's so insane. 2.5 meters long. We just measured it, and it's the world's biggest, as far as I know. People would be seriously impressed if you show up with something like this. It's like having the biggest firework in the street. If you show up with this to your grilling party, you're gonna be the man. Now we need to figure out how to get this properly in a picture. But just like the logistics of creating a thing like this is already a bit insane. You don't want cheese on top of it right now. You want only meat and then cheese in the middle. Look at it. It's crazy. It's insane. This must be like one of the most crazy things we did lately. This is defeating the meat pie. Most definitely. Most definitely. Now we gotta take a picture. Now we gotta come up with like a picture idea. I have some scraps left and the dog's not hungry anymore. So we'll go to plan B. If the dog's had enough, we're moving towards the chicken. And if I know one thing about chicken, they love to eat and they eat anything. I bet you the rabbit comes first. And then the chicken come. Look, rabbit comes first. No, I don't think rabbits like this. Do chicken like this. She loves it. Look at her. There you go. A bit of grass. Happy rabbits. And that's animal feeding time, so they're animals, and I hope they're just happy. A little bit more grass for that rabbit. Dogs are filled up all the way 100%. Pitmaster X full. Done totally, completely stuffed. 2.5 meters of cheesesteak. Could we finish it all? No, sadly we couldn't. So we got some leftovers for later on. Morrison?
Yeah. The dog is angry at you.
No, if she would be angry, she would be at me. She would be walking behind me.
But she's suspicious about what you just did with the chicken.
She doesn't like that I give the food to the chicken. But dogs don't really grasp the concept of investing.
No.
And I'm a big investor. I like to invest in my animals so I can eat them. I'm not gonna eat you, even though I feed you frequently.
Yeah.
So don't worry about that.
But maybe Jim?
No, we're not gonna eat Jim either. Okay. But how do you feel about eating that cheesesteak?
Oh man, it was so delicious.
But
there's so much cheese and I'm so full.
And now we gotta clean this up, our mess, which is currently in a quite okay state. But we're gonna finish off. Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to get a belly rub. Always the belly rub. And a little bit of head rub right there. There's no eventfulness. No more planes falling from the sky. No crazy things. No things breaking down. So we're just gonna do a tour. Like a tour of the construction of the barn. And basically this is like an office thing at the moment. So this is gonna be the big office. What do you think?
Yeah, I've seen this already.
Oh, okay.
No, tell me, what's new?
What's new? No, nothing.
Harder and harder to see what's new.
Yeah, but it's getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah, so now you have to point it out.
Yes.
I think this one is new.
Yeah, the thermostat's new. We got the heating in the floor.
Yeah,
What's
floor's done.
That was done last week. You saw this?
Half of it. Not this
Thursday.
part, it was in the other one.
Alright, so that's finished, but we got tiling on the tiles in the toilet.
Ooh. Yeah, I was reaching out for the light, but there's no light yet.
No, there's no light yet.
But the tiles are nice.
At the end of the week, the floor's coming. We gotta have the doorbell. Then the guy can come to install the toilet.
Yeah.
And you can have a thing. Yeah. Waiting on the kitchen still. Whoa, dude. You just walked past the part that I did. The question was, do I cut it off or do I leave it in?
Yeah.
So I thought it's gonna be dusty and I gotta clean it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave it in so if there's dust behind it, we don't see it. How are we going to do Halloween this year? Do you even know when Halloween is?
No.
So you're not decorating for Halloween?
No,
with,
usually
my wife?
I see the commercials in YouTube and then I think, oh, it's Halloween.
Yeah. And then we're too late because we didn't make a Halloween video.
So we need to think about a Halloween video. So if people have an idea for a Halloween video, don't make it too disturbing.
First let us know when it is.
Yeah. First let us know when it is.
Then tell us what to do. And
make
then
a video that's not disturbing.
I think that's a good ending. See you guys next time.